Hello everybody, this is That Shy Guy Matt, and today we're continuing to watch Dune Prophecy Episode 2. This just dropped within about an hour or two, and yeah, just getting ready to record it. So yeah, if you like what you see here, like, comment, and subscribe, as I'm on my road to 500 subs. So far I enjoyed the first episode a lot, even though I didn't really care for the school aspect of those like two Bene Gesserit girls in training or whatever, but whatever. So yeah, let's just hop into this episode. Was there an intro before? I don't remember. I don't think there was. Okay, so we're basically just seeing everything from the first one, plus some images put in, right? Did see some people didn't like this series so far. That the first episode was kind of boring, among other things. And I'm liking it. Just inject more Dune in my veins. I love Dune. You know, comment down below if you want me to watch the original Dune movie. I'll try to sit through it if I can. Back here, okay. Oh, that's right. The Prince boy and the one Bene Gesserit girl burnt alive because of that weird Dune guy that online nobody seems to know who he is. So I'm guessing a new character.
My initial scan found no evidence of an accelerant.
You wouldn't. Heat source was internal. An acute imbalance in her meridian network.
Internal combustion.
She knew something was coming. I should have listened.
Drink of the day. Code red.
The Emperor's truthsayer killed just before the royal wedding. That's no coincidence. That's an assassination.
At least the Bene Gesserit girls are figuring out what's going on. See if the rest of the groups in the galaxy are.
I'm leaving for Seleucus Secundus. Pruitt Rashesi is dead. Burned.
Mm-hmm.
Go. I can take care of things here. You don't believe I'm up to the task?
Emotions cloud judgment, Tula. There is one that will give us the greatest chance. It's one that involves Lila.
One of the girls, right?
I raised her.
But she's not your child.
I mean, she's talking about emotions, but the Reverend Mother lady here, the head mother, she seems emotional too, so.
The school is yours until I return.
Is Lila's the youngest girl, right? I think. As I said in last episode, I am terrible with names that aren't normal sounding to me. Complicated names, I get lost.
Sister Theodosia, a word.
Theodosia. Okay.
You're aware of my circumstances.
I wouldn't ask if the situation went dire.
That's got to be Lila, right? She seems attuned to everything, or aware. Oh yeah, this throws off the whole wedding thing, doesn't it? Because they didn't get married yet.
Duke Rachese, we're all devastated by this tragedy. Havico included.
Look, my boy, and tell me that a toy did this.
You should never have had one to begin with.
Before you insinuate that this is mine.
I mean, I don't know why he would blame them. I mean, the wedding favors both parties, so why would they want to ruin it, even if they don't like it?
Seems tragedy follows you.
I wouldn't call it a tragedy. You made your feelings regarding Pruitt Rachesi and the wedding very clear. I had no intention to kill that boy. But you wanted me to. And I can do it again.
He's just openly admitting he was able to do it.
Guards!
I don't think guards gonna stop him.
Keep it quiet, not a word gets out.
I'll handle it personally, Your Majesty.
I'm curious how this mysterious magical guy will tie into the future. Is it 10,000 years later? Right? With Paul Atreides and all of them? You're so dead. Or not. What is this? Floating in the sky prison? Okay. Yep. Hopefully the power doesn't go out or the guy falls to his death. Or at least any other prisoner would.
With her last breath, she prophesied Tiran Arafel, a tyrannical force that we would have to reckon with. A new enemy has emerged to undermine our power.
Alright, I was looking up who this girl is. Don't recognize her from anything, apparently.
You.
Okay, so she's Layla then.
We need you
Yep.
to talk to Mother Ragella.
Channel previous Reverend Mothers.
You are her great-great-granddaughter.
Oh. Okay.
You might be able to access her
Yeah. Getting flooded with all that information from the past.
It is a great risk, but few have your natural aptitude.
The risk I'm willing to take.
I always wondered if they were true.
Definitely can't show this on YouTube. Boobies. Oh, in a booty. This is key to the plot, this scene. Wow, it's an open bed like that. Nah, I'm good. Give me some privacy.
I'm improving myself.
Unless I'm missing it, what is actually the point of this scene? That the prince is messing with somebody else?
I suppose there are worse ways to grieve.
Father kept us on different planets.
Oh, this is the boy's older sister. Gotcha.
Whatever was done to him did seem especially cruel. The real power is whoever controls the desert planet.
True.
What matters is those beautiful little flecks of orange dust.
Did you get your drugs from?
Arrakis. That's where he's from.
Who?
Oh, you're spilling info.
I have a soldier in custody. My father thinks I don't pay attention.
Is this about my brother?
So is she just using him to get the info? Everything's always a political game in this.
Boy was burned alive by one of my soldiers.
You're telling me Desmond Hart survived an attack by Shai Hulud?
He says the worm gave him a gift, some sort of power. I don't know. He's obviously insane.
Bro, he just burned a boy. You don't believe him?
We must proceed carefully, but we can handle this. Desmond Hart could still have value. This man pledges his in our defense. Saying is, let's not rush to execute our friends, to please our enemies.
Yep. Keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer. Keep your friendly enemies even closer.
Did you mean what you said about making sacrifices?
Human life is sacred. That's why there's no greater honor than to give it. Reverend Mothers know better than anyone that the dead aren't gone.
I mean, in this universe, true. You're able to communicate with them.
You're preparing the Rossack poison. Is this for one of our acolytes? Are they undergoing the agony?
You can report to Valia that Sister Lila will be making her own decision.
But it's not just Lila's life that hangs in the balance. It's the lives of all the women within these walls.
Gonna have to force the decision on her. Those ships are just so cool. They used to travel through space. Don't know how they work. I should look up a schematic online. I'm sure there's one on there. Just like these little ships are cool. Well, the orthocopters are cool. Everything's cool in this universe.
You're about to meet the most powerful people in the Imperium. Make yourself her confidant. I didn't tell them we were coming.
That way everyone's staring.
Where is the man who killed my son?
Do not presume to tell me what to... Mother Superior, this is unexpected.
Mother Superior. That's her title. Not Reverend Mother. Okay.
But your information is wrong. There is no suspect being held in relation to the death of your son.
My Duke, let's not allow our grief to control our conversation. Mother Superior is here.
Bene Gesserit really do pull all the strings.
Kasha Ginger was dead.
She's what?
She was burned. I wish to question the suspect in Pruitt Rachese's murder.
As I said.
Are you really lying to her?
Whatever reasons you have for keeping this truth from the Duke, I'm sure they're well intentioned, but you are holding someone regarding this murder. I believe he may be behind Mother Kasha's death.
You ain't gonna lie to a Bene Gesserit.
Not every day we are fortunate enough to have the Mother Superior of the Sisterhood as our personal truth sayer.
See? Exactly. Wonder who's more powerful, Mother Superior or this... whatever this guy is in his power.
That can't be true. Remember your practice. She was sure that one day you would become a Reverend Mother.
Okay. She'd be a Reverend Mother. Gotcha.
In the meantime,
we got bigger issues.
Sister Theodosia will take care of you.
I want you to tell me exactly how Kasha died.
Well, she burnt. Pretty easy. Wonder if you could fall asleep if you're just floating there. Might be comfortable.
Desmond Hart.
Desmond Hart, that's his name.
What brought you to the palace?
Faith. I have nothing to hide. Can you and your sister say the same?
I'm not the one in the cell.
Not yet.
Did you kill Pruitt Rachese?
I did.
On whose authority did you pass that sentence? Did you kill Reverend Mother Kasha?
She was unworthy to stand beside the Emperor. Same way I see the blood trailing your every step. Shayla took my eye and granted me with a gift to see what even you cannot.
was gonna say, he must see things even she doesn't.
He speaks truth as he believes it. He sabotaged the wedding.
Till there is proof, I command you to keep this to yourself. Turn the Imperium into a circus of fear and rumor.
That's what they're good at, fear and rumor.
You need to get the Duke in hand.
What of Desmond Hart?
I don't know what's behind him yet, but his goal is clearly to get close to the throne. I have to meet with one of our contacts in Zimia.
I can be the link. They're using you. It's what they tell us. Sisterhood above all. Not sisters. They don't care about you. I believe in our mission.
Hard to have a mission when you're dead.
True. A hidden network of vents for something?
Proceeds from the Arrakis Hall.
Look who it is. Straighten up, everyone.
The full layout, even the throne room.
Okay. So spying in order to get schematics.
Are you certain now's the right time?
Not trading off that famous name.
I pledge my sword and my name to the rebellion, but the only way to stop this is to spill blood.
Wait a second. If this guy's an Atreides, does that mean the king and queen aren't? Does this mean he'll somehow take over the kingdom and then it becomes House Atreides, right? I don't know why I didn't catch that before. Again, all the names.
Where is she now?
She died. I'm sorry. She died giving birth.
Then she would be there.
You can't predict what voices will come when you unlock it.
I'm sorry the circumstances aren't better. The rebel attack on the Harvester was a beautiful manipulation. But now I need the names of all the rebels involved in the raids on Arrakis.
You want to burn the whole cell?
We have to shore up our influence, assuage the Emperor's fears.
Name's Kieran Atreides.
Nice maneuver. Do you want to talk about it?
My parents didn't want to look weak to the great houses, so they covered it up.
It's like they're covering up what's going on now.
It was all politics.
Yep.
We are all just pieces on the board to be played in the pursuit of power.
You gonna tell her? I'm actually part of a rebellion against your father.
It was one thing when I was leaving the planet.
Queen.
Are you a prophet?
I don't know. There are things that I can do.
I think if you were given a gift, you should use it, lest it be taken away.
Oh, revenge coming up.
Fleet and has threatened to seize Arrakis. Why not just deliver you to him and solve all our problems?
I am at your mercy and your command. Why not let me show you how I would humble those who try to take from you?
Kill the Duke?
Mother Rakella was poisoned. She harnessed her body's own chemistry, transmuting the toxins on a cellular level, until all of the women who had come before her opened their minds to her and spoke. Your foremothers will waken wild, hungry.
Giving us the information we need. So is this poison the same kind that they took from the worms in the Dune movies?
For this poison, there is no antidote.
Well, this is like a different poison then, huh? Like I said, I'm not too deep into the lure of past the movies. So this is a different poison to get all the mothers channeled.
Break down the poison so there is nothing but molecules.
Oh, she seems to be doing it. What is it? Creepy previous mothers? She gonna see her family now? Her mom?
The key to the reckoning is one born twice. Once
In blood,
What's in spice?
a revenant full of scars.
my little lamb.
Lamb. Mother, is that you?
Is that what they told you? Get you to come. I'm sorry, granddaughter. She is not here.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Harkonnen,
You stole my future. Now I'm taking your hope.
Interesting.
Lila, no!
Goodbye, Layla.
You weak fool. You think you can silence me and feed you to the wolves and let them choke on you?
Is it the guy, right? Yep. I'm the guy that killed your son.
You. You're the...
Okay. Torturing him to get him to obey.
Return home. Bury your son. Say nothing of what transpired here. We'll let these tragic circumstances fade from history.
Interesting. She's gonna be like, why is he kind of burnt? Why is he leaving and letting this go? Ooh, match I've been waiting for.
Unfortunately, House Carino no longer requires your services. I want what's best for the Imperium, and that is to wipe out every trace of you and your sisters from our worlds.
Stop! Take out your blade!
Won't work, will it? Yeah, I know he's faking it.
Hold it to your neck, now drive it into your throat.
Yep.
Drive it into your throat!
Yeah, it's not working. You don't have the power.
I just wondered what your greatest fear would be. It's not that no one will hear you. It's that they'll hear you.
And not do anything?
Just won't care.
Yep. Oh, he's immune to the voice. Oh, that's the end of the episode. Okay, so that was Dune Prophecy Episode 2. And getting deeper and deeper lore here. Let me know in the comments any tidbits of information I'm not understanding or I'm missing. Like I said, I've never read the books. I do know that this guy is not in the books. When I was reading some reviews of what people thought of the first episode, they said they don't recognize his character. So, I mean, I guess I can't ask you what his role's going to be, since no one apparently knows. Not that I really want to know. Technically, I don't really want to be spoiled on what's going to happen in this, but yeah, so the Imperium, guys at this castle, going to be using his ability, even though he's probably just using them to get ahead, or whatever his agenda is, which he kind of pointed out is to wipe out the Bene Gesserit, which obviously isn't going to work because we know 10,000 years from now they're still around. And catching the Swordmaster's name was Atreides. Will this guy end up killing that king and queen, and then somehow the Atreides guy will kill this guy and then take over, thus leading to the eventual birth of Paul 10,000 years later? Curious what his role in this is. Yeah, a lot of good lore in this. I like the story, I like the acting. That little girl, Layla, excellent actress. She did great with taking in all the voices, and then her death scene. It was impressive. I don't know how young she is. Maybe 14, I'm gonna guess. Definitely looking forward to the next episode. I'm wondering where this all will build up to by the season finale, like a battle, some houses falling. Obviously, I know this series isn't going to cover 10,000 years of history, but good series. If you like what you see here, like, comment, and subscribe as I'm on my road to 500 subs. And stay tuned for more episodes of Dune Prophecy and Breaking Bad. And I will talk to you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.